This video is not financial advice. I am not a financial planner. I'm an entertainer, baby. I'm the one, the only A father in the house, baby. Wow! All right. So, a lot of YouTubers out there, they're all excited about AMC. I'm talking about the AMC YouTubers. And even the ones that, from time to time could have been maybe negative, pessimistic, they're very optimistic now, baby. They're very optimistic. They know the squeeze is coming. Okay. So the big question now that everyone is asking is, can AMC actually hit $100,000? You know what makes me laugh though about all of these YouTubers is that they make no sense. They make no sense when they speak. They'll say things like this. They'll say, theoretically, it's possible that we could hit 100,000 because we set the price. And if we don't sell and if we keep the buying pressure, then absolutely it could go to 100,000. But then 5 minutes later, they'll say, but I'm not holding to 100,000 because you got to be realistic. It's like, is it me or does that make absolutely no sense? Which one is it? It's either you believe in Pluto or you don't believe in Pluto. Okay, I gave an analogy on a video not too long ago. It might have been a few weeks ago. Imagine if you owned a house. I'm going to just repeat it because it bears repeating, baby. Imagine you owned a house and in the back you had chickens, but these weren't no ordinary chickens. These chickens laid golden eggs. So you had the only farm, okay, in the whole world where the chickens laid golden eggs. So you get a call from somebody who wants to buy your house. He wants to buy the house with the farm and the chickens. I'll give you $1 billion. All right. Let me ask you a question, right? Why would you take $1 million when you know that you have something that nobody else has in the whole world? Okay. So then you get another call and someone says, I'll give you $2 million. Why would you take that offer, right? Okay, so this is a very similar situation is happening with AMC. You have a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. You have something that will never happen again for the rest of your life. That's it. Like, after this is over, you're never going to see anything like this again. Never. Let me repeat that and be perfectly clear. Never. Okay, because the SEC, everybody, the DTCC is going to crack down on hedge funds big time. They will never let this happen again. Okay, we got the hedges at the balls of their asses, baby. I know people say it makes no sense, just like diamond balls of steel, but it makes sense to the ape father. All right, so the point is it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity where the hedges have to cover these insane billions and billions of dollars worth of like shares and fake shares, synthetic shares. We set the price, baby. We control everything. We own the float of the real shares and even some of the fake shares. It's like this is what's called a royal flush. You understand? Like if you look up the odds, it's like nothing. Like you're never going to get a royal flush. I think it's like 1,000,000,000 to 1 or something. You're never going to get a royal flush. So imagine if you actually have the diamond luck. That's why I like to call it diamond luck, where you have a royal flush. Why are you going to fold? Like, or why are you going to accept peanuts? I just don't understand. Like I listen to all these people's mentalities out there. Oh, 100,000 is not real. Guys, $1 million is possible. Let me tell you something. $1 million AMC price is actually theoretically possible because it's all about supply and demand. Do you understand? If we just keep buying and we don't stop buying fractional shares all the time, every hour, and we all hold together as one strong ape family, we set the price. Like 100,000, I know people are saying that's unrealistic. That might be like the floor. That might be the floor price of AMC. But you see, this is the problem, is that you have all these apes listening to these other AMC YouTubers. And this is why the ape father in the past gets angry. Because I just want the best. Don't you understand? The ape father loves you. I love my ape family. I want all of us to be successful for our children, for our families. I want us all to have the American dream. And that's why the ape father, sometimes I get a little tough because I want the best for you. All right. I don't want you to ever interpret anything other. I don't want you call me the hate father. You say I divide the ape family. No, I don't divide the ape family. I want the best for every single ape. And I'm telling you, you have a royal flush. Okay, this is a situation that it's almost like, you know what it is? Sometimes like I talk to my wife, I tell her sometimes I feel like I'm in like an imaginary movie, like the never ending story. Treo, it's Sebastian when he had to give the queen, a new name. I know I always say this. I just sometimes, it feels like we're in like a fantasy because this is so amazing, the situation that we have here. We have a situation that's historic. It's historic. They played this so wrong, these hedge funds. They thought that AMC was going to go bankrupt. They thought that they could trick us into selling, but they can't because we're too strong of an ape family. We didn't sell, and the time is approaching now where margin call is going to knock on Citadel's door, baby. And let me tell you something. They're increasing the margin requirements. It's going to be like a grand slam home run for all of us. And all we got to do is two simple things. Buy when we can and hold. That's all we have to do to get fortunes that are like out of like the movies. It's out of like a fantasy island. That's how it is. Like we have the chance to make money that's unreal. Like, why would you want to settle for peanuts when you can make, you want to hear something? Millions, tens of millions, 100 million, depending on how many shares you have. Like, I'll give you an example. If you have 1,000 shares of AMC, 1,000 shares, right? And it goes to $100,000. Let's do the math. You got 100,010 is a million, 10 million, $100 million. That's $100 million. Isn't that insane? Even if you had 100 shares of AMC, it's $10 million if it goes to 100K. I mean, it's crazy, right? Even if you have 10 shares, it's $1 million. So what I'm trying to make you understand is we could all be super rich, and I believe it could go past 100K. The Ape Father believes we could go as high from 100K to $1 million. Depending on, it's very simple. It's the supply and demand. Depending if we just keep buying, okay, there's tremendous demand for AMC. The supply eventually is going to get low. I mean, we already own the float, but right now we gotta just, they gotta cover all these synthetic shares. They got, who knows? Some people believe, like Captain Obvious, my main man, that Citadel printed trillions, like Big Play would say, trillions of these fake synthetic shares. We have a royal flush. So the Ape Father just wanted to make a quick video. Hold strong. Think about generational wealth. Think about life-changing wealth, not only for you, but for future generations, because it could all be obtained from AMC, baby. Don't sell short. Hold with diamond balls of steel. The Ape Father loves you.